Fox 10 News alert: a suspicious package sent to the Arizona Supreme Court tested positive for explosive.
In just the past few hours, the Arizona Supreme Court building in downtown Phoenix, as we are following developing news, has been evacuated.
1 minute ago, the Arizona Supreme Court was evacuated. A package containing a homemade explosive substance was discovered. Not a drill, not a threat online, a real device delivered through the mail. And most people missed what this actually means because it was buried as a routine security story. Around 8 a.m. on January 5th, 2026, a mailroom employee inside the Arizona Supreme Court noticed a suspicious package. Inside were multiple vials. 2 were tested. Both came back positive for explosive material. That's when everything stopped. Within minutes, 5 government buildings were evacuated: the Arizona Supreme Court, the Court of Appeals, the State Department of Education, the Attorney General's Office, and the Department of Administration. 5 centers of state power cleared because of one package. This is where the story was flattened. Headlines said the package was removed, the investigation is ongoing. End of story. But that framing hides the real signal. Here's what actually happened. This package wasn't sent to a random office. It wasn't sent to a corporation. It was sent to the highest judicial authority in the state, a place where decisions shape elections, education, prosecutions, and civil rights. And the message wasn't words, it was explosive material. The difference between noise and intent is the target, and this target was deliberate. What changed in the last 24 hours is timing. The Arizona Supreme Court is currently sitting over multiple high-stakes cases involving state authority, cases involving education policy, cases tied to election disputes. Pressure was already high. Then the package arrived. That's why this escalated, not because explosives exist, but because of when, where, and how this one was sent. Now, let's make this real for you. When 5 government buildings shut down, hearings stop, decisions pause, deadlines slip. That's taxpayer-funded time burned. That's cases delayed. That's real people left waiting. If you're a student, the education department was evacuated. If you're in a legal dispute, the appeals court stopped. If you pay taxes, you paid for every stalled hour. So who benefits? Not just whoever sent the package. The system benefits from confusion. Because when this is framed as a security incident, no one asks about motive, no one connects timing, no one asks who wanted to apply pressure without saying a word. Who pays? You. Your money, your time, your trust in the system. And here's the detail that changes everything. The package wasn't a single device. It contained multiple vials. Only 2 tested positive. That's not random. That's restraint. That's control. This wasn't chaos. This was communication. What happens next is predictable. Security increases. Cases slow. Institutions quietly harden. And the idea of targeting courts becomes normalized, even if no one says it out loud. The real question is this: do we treat this as an isolated incident or as a warning about where pressure is now being applied? Because when courts become targets, it's not because they're weak, it's because their decisions matter. Ignoring that doesn't make us safer, it just makes us uninformed. Now you understand what actually happened. Share this so others do too. Talk about it and follow for clarity, not noise.